How does Valet Trash Service work? I'm RJ with National Trash Relay, and I'm going to dive into that with you right now. When I talk to people and I tell them about valet trash in the industry, in the trash sphere, they're usually pretty intrigued and they're like, I've never heard of this before, or I have heard of it, or it's a great service, or even I hate this service, right? You get it all of the gamut. But really the core of what valet trash is, when you describe it to someone, or even like an elevator pitch, when you kind of talk to someone quickly about what your service is, the overall service is super simple. Valet trash. An apartment complex has a contract with you. You have the resident set out a branded trash container that you provide to them. So if it's a 300 unit apartment complex, you give them 300 trash containers. Every night, 5 nights a week, Sunday through Thursday at between 6 and 8 p.m., they set their trash containers outside the front of the door with recyclables. Only if your apartment complex that you're working with uses a recycling on site. You or a valet show up at 8 p.m. and then you start at one end of the complex and you walk through and you service the entire complex door to door with a really oversized trash bag that you can put in, or a cart, depending if you can bring one. If you have a truck, you don't necessarily need one, but you just need an over-shoulder bag that you can throw trash into, and then you just walk the apartment complex. Throw your earbuds in, listen to some music, walk the apartment complex, throw away the trash. I suggest starting at the furthest area of the building and walking towards where the trash containers or the trash chutes are, depending on how the apartment complex is set up. And then you empty, once your bag is full, you empty what's in there, you go back to where you left off and you start again. On average, you can service 100 units within 1 hour on your Sunday because you're coming back after 2 days off work. The rest of the day is Monday through Thursday. Not everyone is always setting out trash, so you are almost picking up someone's trash every third unit. So you could actually be done with 100 doors, 100 units within 30 minutes. So even a 300 unit apartment complex would only take you an hour and a half. And that's the beauty of valet trash as a service, is you can get paid as a full-time worker in that sense, right? Because no one wants to do the dirty jobs of trash. So once you pick it up and you take it down to their dumpsters and you empty it in the dumpsters, when you're finished going door to door and picking up all the trash, just take a walk by the dumpsters. You have a little broom, you sweep up any additional trash that's on the ground, you put it to the side, and then your night is pretty much done. The only other thing that you come across while you're servicing is sometimes people might leave out too much trash, or not bag the proper way, or messy pizza boxes on the ground. And if it meets a violation criteria, you go ahead and you snap a picture and you use a platform to send violations to the property manager. And at that point, it's on them to fine them or send them a notice. And then at that point, you just keep note of it every night. It's a super simple business to get up and running. And at the same time, you just, like I said, you service trash from 8 to midnight. We suggest being done by midnight because no one likes people coming up to their doors around midnight, which usually is pretty simple to do depending on what apartment complex size there is. And then once that's done, you're done. You work 5 nights a week and you come back the next days as you do, and you have your 2 days off on the weekend. So overall, valet trash as a service, super simple. Pick up trash door to door, take it to their dumpster, clean up around the dumpster, and you're done. If you have any other questions, leave them down in the comments below. Otherwise, give us a like and subscribe. Check out our online training program at nationaltrashrelay.com. Catch you in the next one.